Y hubo vamos a jugar en esto. Tiene Michael, ok, Luis Castillo. No tiene nada de energía. Juega con Carlos Martínez. Vamos a esperar a que se conecte. Vamos a compartir esta vaina. Vamos a compartir esta vaina. Freeman. Vamos a darle. Pues lo vamos a hacer fácil. Mielquina de una. Están activos esta gente, que lo que, brother. Mielquina, pero no me dejan ni entrar bien. Vamos a meter mano. Vamos a ver cómo tenemos esto. Lo vamos a poner a deber en tercera. Ahí, Machado destinado. Vamos a darle la oportunidad a Deber. Vamos a poner a Tati de tercera base. Oye, ahora, de tercer bate. Ok. Usted no, déjame ver a quién tenemos aquí que podemos usar. Yo lo cambio en el juego. Ortiz, Gary Sánchez, Juan Soto, Rafael Dever, Stalin Marte. Pone a Gary Sánchez. Ok. Ahí nos vamos. No, espérate. Ahora sí, fuémonos. Dominicana versus China. Nene Pandera, que lo que, bro. Vamos a meter mano. Vamos a meter mano. Abridor por el equipo de República Dominicana, Carlos Martínez. Y va a poner a...
Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Elite and the 66ers.
Tenemos récord de 2 juegos ganados, 4 juegos. Está bueno el equipo de China por lo que yo veo. Estamos activos, bro. Vamos a meter mano. Por lo que yo estoy viendo, los chinitos saben jugar. Vamos a ver qué es lo que yo hice. Me voy a emocionar. Si yo veo que el directo 2-1 atrás de otro. Vamos a meter mano de una. Vamos a ver cómo está la dificultad. No quiero que me la pongan fácil, Vamos allá.
Game once, and in his last start he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
First pitch, 111.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees, our game time temperature. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Bueno, el pana está fajado. El primer bate le está dando huevo de ver al pitcher. Eso es lo que se espera de un primer bate. Eso es lo que se quiere. El pitcher trabaje mucho porque se agote, para que vengan los demás a matarlo a palo. Ah, le partió el bate, la bola pica buena, el receptor, bueno, no, fácil. Bautista. Al capitán Bautista. Déjame ver con quién yo puedo contar aquí en gato. No está tío nada más. Rata. Bueno, vamos a darle.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Outside.
Away here. It's 2-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner, outside corner. Not very consistent.
Refil, bueno, eso era segundo lado de la entrada. Estamos poniendo fácil. Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on.
Por el segundo base, hasta cayó el segundo, tira primera y lo retira facilito. Facilito. No toca nosotros.
Carlos Martinez, the right-handed
Carlos Martinez.
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Bueno, ¿qué pasó?
Kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend, right?
Vamos a subir esto aquí un poquito. Déjame ver. Piche dificultad. Vamos a ponerlo también así. Pues yo quiero yo bater.
They're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Póngame la difícil, por favor.
Misses for
ball. No me dejen ganar tan fácil. ¡Vámonos! Bárbaro, qué lanzamiento. Nunca le iba a dar, nunca. Montar. Y ahí afuera, uy, no lo consiguió la ampalla está.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be.
Ahí sí, ahora sí, el mismo picheo. El mismo picheo y este sí la canta. Bárbaro. Tampaya que van a los juegos borrachos, le estamos dando seguimiento.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were.
Vamos, salió el primero, el pitcher entra y le pasa. Ok, ya lo puedo. Pensaba ya que iban hacia el día.
At the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, Look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think
vámonos, Tati, vámonos, que si yo llevo. Claro, baby. Hola, Laura.
One leg in the hole, falling away.
Hola, Laura.
Pure magic. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show.
Ni yo en mi tiempo. Wait, man.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
Republic, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The first base.
David Ortiz.
First
at bat of this early season contest. Now the
Yo
pitch.
di un tabanón ayer con el Papi. Que si yo me fui muy adelante.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Hit softly down
No,
the line
hombre,
at
mi
first.
papi.
Throw gets
El
him.
papi de una patada, no corre. Una patada cargada de cemento.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 6.
Digging in next will be Starling
Haciendo
Marte.
su debut en el
Looking for
equipo.
better results than
Starling
last night
Marte.
when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
0-1.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on the fastball ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike
One
number
ball,
2.
2 strikes the count.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Strike 3.
Bien,
That retires the
bien.
side.
Me dejó frisado.
And stepping in, number 31. He's
Leading
picked
off
up
for
3
the
hits in the
66ers.
series and driven in
The
4
first
along
baseman,
the way.
Number
Well
31.
off
That's
the
inside.
inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. That evens it up 1-1.
Yo le subí un poquito más la dificultad. A ver si yo bateo, que no me la pongan tan fácil.
Now here it comes.
Ball.
And he lays off the pitch down
2
and
balls,
away.
1
Ball
strike,
2.
the count.
Looks like he swung it
Hey,
under
mano.
water that time for strike 2.
Reta,
That's a
pegada,
great sinker
batea.
right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working,
Solo
it's going to be a
llevó
long
por la vía de
game.
la
He might have to
vergüenza.
sit off speed.
So it was a swinging
Intocable
strike
Martinez.
3. Number 31
Batting fifth,
becomes the first
the
out
right
here in the
fielder,
bottom of the second.
Number 62.
Chen comes on with
se
one
trae
gone here as he
cantado.
looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their
No balls,
toes.
2
That
strikes.
opens up
Intocable.
the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Todo le está saliendo bien. Picheo ahí,
The
toma
windup
otro
and the
picheo.
0-2 pitch. A swing
Ahí lo
and a miss for
pasó.
out number 2,
Uy,
and a ball he had no chance of
sabroso.
making contact with.
Hate to be
Fuímonos.
Captain Obvious here, but he looks
Batting
great to
sixth,
begin this start.
the
That's
center
already
fielder,
3 Ks for
number
him in the
26.
first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
A swing
Ahí
and a
sí.
drive sent out toward
Le
the gap.
dieron.
Marte going back.
Mierda.
Still going back. And it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try
Se
and
lo
sneak a
quedó
fastball
cómodo.
past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league
Batting
knows
seventh,
you got to start with the
the left
numero
fielder,
uno, number 1,
number
and you got to get on the
66.
heater and adjust to everything
Y ahora
else.
yo tengo,
And he
yo
did
tengo
just
mejor
that.
equipo. Yo no
Trying to
puedo.
make something happen with
Espérate.
2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number
Vamos a
3.
hacerle. Ha llegado la hora. Sí, ya,
But they're off to a
Melodito.
good start as they pick up a
Va a ser
run.
un sancocho.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
Soto también haciendo su debut en el equipo.
The first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And oh, he can't get
Se la pegó, ok, ahora va. No te preocupes, sigue dándole de gol. No hay nada.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's ready for his first at bat
Vamos a
of
jugar
this
pelota,
early
hombre.
season contest. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Me toca la pelota, me toca la pelota. No podemos estar loqueados. Como corredor en primera. Y estamos perdiendo ya.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Oh man, he's been absolutely
No salió la jugada. Vamos a ver qué hacemos con el crack.
That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make
Tranquilo
any
allá,
adjustments.
In the dirt here, and
Esta
nice
carrera la
job
bajamos
keeping it
ahora.
close. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Pasado con la reta, 99 millas. Que chille, está tirando duro este pana.
He's making it look easy.
Vamos. Pa' que cobre.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball in.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Soto leads off first with 1 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Rompiendo que tiene este pana. Va a salir este pana. Ok. Conteo lleno.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out.
Vamos a ver si no me voy con un
Pretty
picheo
good chance
malo,
he's
que yo
going to get a
sufro de
pitch to
eso.
swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
A los codos, se lo quitó de arriba. Es una que tengo que hacer para empatar nada más.
The next 3-2.
Ay, 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 como yo fallé ese picheo, Jesucristo.
The 3-2 one more time.
Ok, cuerda mala, vamos allá, tenemos 2 corredores en base. Tranquilo, Lu, que estamos a tu lugar ahora. Te vamos a dar tu luz para que esté claro que con los dominicanos no. No. Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano, base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Bola. Vámonos, que está asustado.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Te vamos a dar tu luz para que tú veas que con los dominicanos no. Ok, ahora para. Vamos allá. Cola bambú, que es lo que es, bro. Ah, de los Santos, de los míos, que es lo que es una que tenemos que hacer nada más para empatar esta vaina. Vamos a darle. Y lo canta, vamos allá. Son payas que van borrachos a los juegos, le estamos dando seguimiento. Me sacó el aire con tu riñón. Ok, el capitán Bautista. Todavía tenemos esperanza.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is.
Bola.
Jose Batista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Ah, yo estoy fallando muchísimos picheos buenísimos. Ese picheo estaba bueno. Déjame ver, ¿qué hice mal? Le di demasiado adelante. También estaba buenísimo. Me quedé atrás. Uno le doy muy adelante, otro me quedo muy atrás. No entiendo. Esto no es legal. Mira que cero sacó luz. Mierda, luz. Viste la luz al final del túnel. Dale, dale, mío, mete mano.
And now in the box, number 12 is 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Number 12.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Ah, buenísimo esa reta sinqueada. Slider.
Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Vámonos, hombre, que chille. En un momento,
You have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Quédate callado que no te sale, porque si lo haces, tú falaces. Vamos a darle. Vamos, trae uno, le tienen afuera violento.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one away.
Vámonos. Pasado con la rápida, 98 millas.
And that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery.
3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Devers in foul ground. But this will land untouched.
Difícil llegarle, tranquilo.
Fouled away.
Está fajado este pan. Vamos a ver si tenemos una curvita y una curvita. Ok, pero esto. Esta curva es más como un slider.
Line hard to center field.
Viene el setter, ajá. Fuímonos. Dominicana arriba. Ok. Tati Machado y David Ortiz. Vamos a tratar de hacerle daño a este pana, ya está bueno.
Ready now is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ya está bueno, estamos dando pena ya. Vamos a coger este pana.
A little bouncer.
Ese cambio.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after the knees, but
yo pensaba que él iba a cantar.
Right, he might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Ay, sí, línea por el... Ah, hombre. No, fácil. Ay, chale, Tatis.
Now batting. Designated
Okay, Machado. Machado.
That'll bring in Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball
that ball
off
went
the
out.
plate away. It's ball one.
Cuidado, ahorita la canta también.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Buen
Hey,
lanzamiento.
usually the second time through the
Buen
order, you start
lanzamiento.
seeing an incorporation of some more
Pero
off-speed
cuidado con un
stuff.
golpe para la
This guy's
próxima.
locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two
Okay.
back-to-back.
One strike.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup.
Muy
and I
adelante,
can't
muy
keep it fair.
adelante,
Two strikes
muy
on him now.
adelante. Oye, que ese pana me tiene traumado a mí con la reta.
And
Okay.
he
I got
holds off
3 and
on the
2.
breaking ball, so the count
Estoy
runs
esperando
full.
reta.
David Ortiz will be next.
Y él viene con un cambio y me saca de balance. Uy, si le he dado adelante, le doy un chin más adelante a ese picheo y vuelve el center field.
And he fouls this one off.
Medio a medio. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando?
Hit hard on the
Ok,
ground towards
pero
second.
segunda. Ah,
And that's the second out.
son unos linces pochinitos.
Now
Up
batting.
to the
No
plate
cogen
now is
ese
David
pochino.
Ortiz. Comes in
Yo que
with this
pensaba que
at-bat
iba a ir
with
más
3
suave
in the
con
ballgame.
ellos.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Vamos a hacerle un coro, Ortiz. Vamos. Da un foul por el set.
Now the 1-0. Bouncer to the left side.
Corriendo, corriendo, corriendo.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
Más rápido llega un rodillo. Más rápido llega un rodillo. Ortiz es una patana.
So stepping in
Leading
is
off for
Ray
the
Kang.
66er.
He bounced out
The
last time up.
shortstop.
Yeah, I understand that,
Shay.
Matty, but this guy's got
Shay.
burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
El mejor.
I
Se
love
hace
that
lo que
pitch
se
right
puede,
there.
bro.
Up and in.
Gracias por la
Jam,
apoyo.
sandwich.
¿Qué es lo que?
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Up next,
Number 56.
Wang grounded out in his last at-bat.
Ball,
And that
that's out.
misses for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a
Qué
strike to even the
lanzamiento,
count.
bárbaro.
1-1. And he takes
Ball,
ball
that's
two,
inside.
and it's 2-1.
Cambio. Ese cambio parece una curva.
And this one's going to
The count
bounce
is
up to the
3-1.
plate. And easy take
Bueno,
there.
3-1.
It's 3-1 now.
Estoy arrollado.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D
Down
work.
the-
for you
Fuimos, nos
right
vamos
here.
allá,
Pound
con
this
todo
on.
lleno.
3-2 now. One out, nobody on.
Reta pegada.
Fouled off.
99. Sinker, este pichón me
Looking to
gusta.
fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Pero rompió el sinker. Estamos en 2 cuadros.
Tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but
¡bola!
sometimes
¡Oh,
as a hitter,
Dios
they
mío!
put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Apiádate de
Struck
champán.
out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Muchachos, no me asusté así. Déjame ver que tenemos el bullpen. Este penal es tan... Bullpen. Ok, este fue el que pichó ayer. Tenemos a Betán. Pedro Báez. Peralta. Vamos a darle este inning. Si le hacen otra carrera, va para afuera. Buen lanzamiento. Álvaro, que slider. Tírale una reta bajita. Center. Por ahí no pasa nada. Ese pana vuela bajito. ¡Fuímonos!
Now batting, number 62.
Stepping in next, Chen 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Donde a mí se me queda un picheo medio a medio, van a dar y no consejo, llévense de mí.
Nope, that's a ball.
Downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
1-0.
Cambio que parece curva. Ok, slider afuera. Se quedó. Uy. Qué alivio. Pensé que esa bolera es un ron. Yo te voy a quitar tu lo que era mi pierna.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte.
Que lo que.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Señores, vamos por la quinta. Hay que hacer carrera. Alzó. Hombre, se quedó.
Run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ok, Soto. Vamos a ver qué hacemos con Soto.
And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto.
Nope.
And he runs
Ball
that
one.
one high
Soto,
and tight
déjame
for
ver
ball
dónde
one.
tercero. Ok. Si
Si
por ahí sale un toque bueno, por ahí sale un toque bueno. Si por ahí sale un toque bueno, no voy a tocar nada. Es lo que yo digo tocando con Soto. Yo digo, vamos a dar una galleta a este pana y ya.
Now the fastball is swung
Es
on
100 millas.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Está tirando candela este pana.
and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ball
And
one,
a
no
ball,
strike.
1-0.
Pues yo soy muy desesperado. A mí no me gusta esperar cuarta mala.
Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, I can understand this
Voy a
batter's
tratar de batear
frustration
por ahí
right
por
here. He's
tercera
trying to
base,
be
que por ahí hay
aggressive
un
and get
hoyo.
something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's
Esa
exactly
bola
why
pasa
they're
por ahí
getting
de doble
shut out.
seguro.
You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
I got
And
the
that
count,
one
2
misses
and 2.
badly. It's ball 2.
Vamos a darle para la banda contraria.
On a good changeup,
Cuando le dé.
swing and a miss, and he's
Cuando
set
yo
down
le
on
dé.
strike.
Que es el líder, dale.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder.
Ah, mano, tercera, ¿qué tercera llevo? Bárbaro, iba a tirar mal, igual la cebolla. Dañando el juego, nada más, por un error se pierde.
So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Nah is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Esa vaina va demasiado el paso y estos chinitos son unos cuchillos.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The count now at 2-2. Yang on at first, nobody out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Gonna be a tough
¡Suéltala! Ay, Dios mío, padre. ¿Y qué es lo que está pasando?
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well.
No es el pitcher, no es el pitcher. Vamos a dejarnos de cosas.
6-game hitting streak so far.
Porque el pitcher ya ha sacado dos outs. Es la defensa que está haciendo todo. Bárbaro, va.
Into the box now, number 12. He'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Lays off again.
Vale también, pero Dios mío.
Find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside.
Dale. Nunca canta un strike. Dale. Míralo ahí también para que cante bola.
The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next up, Chu. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Último bateador. Estamos en 2.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Vamos a tratar de quejar un rolling por tercero, por primera, para cortar carrera en home.
On the ground to the right side.
Estaba muy atrás el rolling. Se movió demasiado.
It's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Wow, man, qué tollo.
Colton Wong will stand in.
That's a ball.
Ahora son lo que tengo que hacer.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Y la primera no fue strike. ¿Qué es lo que le pasa a este?
But he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Suéltala.
Cleanly, off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
So frustrating.
Man.
Now these guys that can run around and they're fast. You have an out all of a sudden.
Descargando el roster, bro, y haciendo los uniformes. Lo más difícil es hacer el uniforme. El resto es lo más fácil. Vamos a ver el plano.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2-0 now.
De Guatemala a Guatepeor. Porque ahora no tiro un
and both of those pitches were really close, this guy has a pretty good eye.
Yeah!
Gets him on the mound.
Lo mató. Mira tercera base, hijo de tu mamá. Tú puedes coger la pelota. Mierda, mató el pitcher. Mierda, mató el pitcher. Uy, qué leñazo. Uy, no fue a mí, me lo dio. Que tú estás bien. Pero tú no eres humano. Brother, ¿cómo que usted está bien, verdad? ¿Cómo que tú estás bien, mami? Pero a ti te dieron un fuetazo. Uy. Ay, en la mano de tirar.
From the stretch, Wang is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1.
Yo subestimé este equipo de China, pero este equipo está bueno. Este equipo está bueno. Yo dije, no, chino que esto. Malo ahí, tienen 3 carreras.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's fouled away. Wong at third, Chang at second with 2 gone.
No, tranquilo, mijo. Tranquilo, que yo te entiendo. Que después de ese guamazo que a ti te dieron, que dale gracias a Dios que tú por lo menos. Cayó la defensa de Dominicana.
Ready with the 0-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2, here it is. Fouled away.
Bueno, base llena. Aquí hay Bobu. Hay Bobu.
Then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Uy, ay, ampallita. Ay, Bobu. Vamos, segunda. Vámonos, segunda. ¡Vámonos! Tenemos que hacer 3 ahora. Yo no sé qué yo estoy celebrando. Son 3 que tengo en la cotilla.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Count is 3-1.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
99.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field.
Bueno, no están dominando, Corillo. No, se están dominando los chinitos. China dominará el mundo.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alfonso Soriano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
China contra el mundo.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on.
¿Quién te viera? Corriendo. ¡Ay! Por fin hicieron un disparate los chinitos.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're
Vamos a ver
not
si
going
no
to
podemos
complain
robar
at
la
all. Base
base.
hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what
Vamos a jugar
knock,
agresivo,
I don't
vamos a
care
ver
if
si no
it's a
puede robar
swinging
la
bunt
base.
or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
No hits to this point. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Okay.
2 balls.
Well, these
1
guys
strike.
haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Runner going a second time. In there, now the throw.
Yeah.
They got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game.
Salió
Tried to press their
demasiado
luck and
tarde.
move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Tranquilo, vamos a ganar China. No pasa
Now into
nada.
the box.
Leading off
Chen
for the
flew out
66ers.
last time up.
Almost,
right
Manny.
fielder,
Almost went
number
deep his last
62.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of
Vamos,
the yard.
tercera base, tira bien. Ay, no puede con ella, la pierde. Pero
Bang,
ay,
bang play as that last
cayó el
launch was
equipo de Dominicano. Dios
now
mío,
like
mira
they
lo que
almost
pasa.
wanted to review that one. The call on the
¿Qué es lo que
field
está
was safe,
pasando
but
con esta
definitely a
gente?
bang, bang play.
Well, here's
Mira
another
eso,
look at it now.
con rolling
It was
fast.
tough to tell watching it live, and boy, I'm still not totally
No,
sure.
hombre, eso es ahí.
Maybe a tough decision for him here.
Voy a perder tiempo
Yang
pidiendo
will stand in
eso.
here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1-0 the count. Chen gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Well, this is speared by the
Primera.
first baseman. And
Now
now
batting,
here is
number
Na.
66.
Para esa línea salió durísima.
Now a move over to first.
He's safe.
Runner back safely.
Un misilo que salió del bate de ese pana.
Now the first pitch. This is that's ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Snap throw to first. Not in time.
Cuidado conmigo que yo te
Runners
caso.
on first with 1 down. And now a fastball, but he's
All right.
able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Ya, voy a dejar
He's
esos
safe
tiros
at
porque
first as he
cuando
gets
viene a ver
back
voy a
in
botar la
time.
pelota.
To 2-2.
Álvaro, el lanzamiento.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 2-2. Lifted into center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting,
Next to
Number
stand
12.
in is number 12. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ay, sí.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick
Vámonos.
up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he comes
Vámonos.
back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He grounded out last time up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Esto chinito.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2.
Mazda in China.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely
Diablo, vas a ver que yo no lo voy.
He's having such good success in this one.
So he got him swinging. Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now
becomes the first out of the inning.
Manny
And the pitch.
Machado.
Manny Machado stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball
2 balls,
now.
no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup.
Porque no tengo PC Plus y porque no me gusta el PCI. Si con esta vaina ya soy mago, imagínate con el PCI.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Count's full.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in next, David Ortiz. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 2-0 now. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Qué linda ayuda.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides.
We'll have to press pause as that strike.
Y ahora lo pasa con la retica 100 millas, casi a nada.
Striding forward now is the DH. Chu. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 0-1 hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, number 16.
Wong now. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw.
Tranquilo, dura más para llegar a la pelota.
Now batting, shortstop, Ray Chang.
Standing in now, Ray Chang.
Counts 1-0.
Take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3
La próxima tú
in
te
the
tomas
game
un
so far.
cafecito y después coges la pelota.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running outside the throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ray
number
Chang
56
becomes out number 2 this inning. First offering on its way. Wang is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working at Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now, a ball and a strike. slow bouncer to the right side.
Mismo picheo, vamos a ver si lo engañamos otra vez.
1-2. Hit down the line at
Vámonos, primera.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is.
Y ustedes creen que jugando lo que yo dije del PCI, chequen a ver lo mismo. Existen personas aquí,
Vamos a ver qué desastre. The guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So next to hit is Juan Soto. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Taken, but called a strike. The 66ers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Now to the plate, Rafael Devers, and they're down to the
Devers.
To leave it there as the play is made.
No, hombre. Lo estaban esperando.
The cleanup hitter, number 31. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The first baseman.
No, that's
number 31. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard ground ball to third.
Uy, mono.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, number 62.
Now it'll be Chen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Bueno, ya la cosa se está poniendo fea.
Ouch.
Now batting.
Now at the plate
number
here
26.
is Yang. First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Mírala ahí, toma, sácala.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Venga, sácala ahí.
And
Manco viejo.
3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the shot. And now Gary Sanchez
leading off
will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Corriendo.
Throw on to first for the out end.
Si no empato pierde, la ley de 2 outs.
Gets underway.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Alfonso Soriano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out.
Vámonos.
Strikeout number 11.
Advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
3-1 to him now. And the count will be full. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Full count still. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The 66ers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 17
Here now is our
takes the win on the mound.
No pasa nada. No pasa nada, canal. Sí, ya. Mira lo que no. Bueno, yo voy a dejar también aquí porque pensé que me tocaba otro con China, pero no. Pero no. Nada, perdimos. Tenemos 2 juegos ganados, 5 juegos perdidos. Ya nos toca contra este equipo. Ganaron los chinos. No pasa nada. Ustedes saben, corillo, ese por el apoyo. Hasta mañana.